night for the helpless. Hoping you get us through breakfast. Wishing somebody come save us. Black lightning's back, come to shock the haters.
Well, welcome, folks. We're back for talking about Black Lightning, episode 4, Black Jesus.
Black Jesus.
Black Jesus. Jesus.
As they should call it. Jesus.
Yeah, I guess we can get right into it. I find it funny that the crux of this episode is basically involving, as I call it, ghetto... What's the name of Bane's steroid?
Oh, Venom.
Yeah, ghetto venom, as I like to call it. It's called
ghetto
Green
venom
Street.
toxin. No, I thought it was called not Green Street.
Green
what
light.
do you call it?
Green light, my bad.
Green light. They had a whole rap about it too. I gotta say, it is so funny because not only the drug, but the rap itself is so vague. It really is. It's what it was like, yeah, get me hooked up to the green light. And it's like, okay, a metaphor for saying I'm going to get high on this shit. I'm like, I get it. And they're like, this is worse than coke. This is worse. What is it? This is worse than crack and PCP combined.
Yeah. I mean, you got to take the two drugs that really fuck you up and just, bam, that's what it is. And stuff, so, you know.
Nigga, I don't understand that shit. Nigga, Flocka exists. Bath salts exist, nigga. You can just say that.
Well, I mean, that's what it looked like because the kid at the beginning looked like he was on some bath salts and shit. And he come at Jefferson, and Jefferson's like, am I going to have to shock this little nigga? All right, I guess. Bam.
Man, Jefferson shocked a child. That's hilarious to me.
No, not even shocked him the first time when the kid kept coming, and Jefferson's like, oh, shit, he's serious.
Man, you want to. He knew that going in. He knew that the second he saw that kid foaming in the mouth, I'm gonna have to shock this little nigga.
Yo, here's what it is. So there's lots of subplots happening. So one subplot is Jefferson during the day as a principal, and I find it funny after that little episode. The next day, he's having this conversation with his father, and Jefferson has this look like, damn, I just shocked this kid. I gotta talk to the dad too. Damn.
He was like, thank you, Principal Pierce. I just don't know how to feel. You know, I'm doing everything as a father. It was more than one of the things like, he's like, yes, I understand. Well, everything's under control. You know, after I had to tase your son.
I was waiting for the father to be like, you know how it is to be a hard, struggling single father. Oh my God.
Yo, they didn't even take advantage of that to me. You know, that was a perfect time to really do the whole, I'm a single father. You know.
All right.
Yeah,
I don't know. But anyways, but yeah, they really didn't take advantage of that whole single father angle. That was kind of like, that would have been really shooting fish in a barrel if you did do that.
Well, you know, whatever. I don't know. I was thinking about, did I hear that from another show? Like, you know, my mom was on crack and I had to do this and do that. So I don't know. I don't think it was in this one or something like that. But whatever. They didn't do that shit in this one. It was just more like, hey, I'm sorry I had to shock the fuck out of your child. But you don't have to know about all that.
Yeah, so Jefferson, meanwhile, you know, he doesn't expel the kid because, you know, the kid just got accepted into college and stuff. You know, Dad was like, come on, Mr. Pierce, you know, my son just got into college. I just want him to get out of here. And Jefferson, I think you mentioned it before. I don't know if you mentioned it last episode or offline where he's like Mr. Escalante and Stand and Deliver, like, how can I reach these kids?
Yeah, he's over there. Yeah, he's over there. He's doing the whole Stand and Deliver. Yeah, was that Stand and Deliver?
Yeah, Stand and Deliver.
Was it Stand and Deliver? I don't know. Whatever. All I know was I don't know. All I know was your boy almost. But anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
So
there's also the thing of when he literally pulled the whole I said what I said because his vice principal, who's been clearly throwing signs that she wants him, you know.
You know what? I get everybody's joke with that, but at the same time, like, she was taming this one. Is it just because we know what she wants is the reason why we're all saying that?
Well, I mean, like, so Jefferson gets into a debacle because the school board is like, you should have suspended the kid, you know, and Jefferson's like, no, I'm the principal. I can do whatever I want. And the school board was like, all right, well, you got two choices. You can
I'm gonna tell you something, nigga.
you can either A, you know, you can stick with your decision and, you know, hey, once your term is up, we can just fire you and just hire somebody else. Or B, you know, you put the decision in our hands and stuff, and you just do the whole, hey, don't do drugs kind of angle and stuff. And Jefferson's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, really? Like that's
No, yeah, and I was saying, I said it on Twitter, like, yes, the true villain of Black Lightning, school administration.
it's every time.
Every time, man. Baby, I did. Look, I swear, if there's a Joe Clark type of scene, I mean, we already had one, but I'm just saying, if there's another Joe Clark thing where it's like, wait a minute, the principal's in jail. What? Mr. Pierce is in jail. He can't be. He cares about the community.
Yeah, you know, young black youths. we try.
Yeah, all these young black kids that love their principal, man. But yeah, I you know, it made me laugh because the first thing the vice principal goes like, "I still believe in you, Jefferson." Like, bitch, if you don't get off my
get off my nuts. What are you doing?
You see, it's hard out here being a strong black man, and bitch, I am married.
Well, hold up, D. They're not married. They have a situationship right now.
I hate black people. I hate black. I hate you new niggas so much.
Hey, look, it is not my fault because at first I was like, okay, Jefferson trying to get back with Lynn, but it's like, well, they can still technically do whatever still, but you know, I mean.
Yeah. The whole thing, you know, and we even got this thing where Lynn is like, I still support you, I love you, and all this other bullshit. But you know, this Black Lightning thing, I don't know how to feel about it. You know, I gotta say, Twitter was actually kind of funny last night with the shit they was putting up.
Yeah,
I gotta say,
I mean, we're always on the jokes and stuff, but like I said, I think that's where it comes in, where we joke about like the vice principal. Really, look, I stand by it, jokes or not and stuff. She gonna have that scene where she gonna be kissing up on Jefferson, and then Lynn walks in. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna get that. I don't think it's gonna get that far. And if it does, it's like it better be a good reason, in my opinion.
Yeah,
There better be a good reason why we had to go through this type of scene.
yeah. So, meanwhile, Anissa, you know, the oldest and stuff, she trying to get her Luke Cage on and stuff. She on vigilante justice, essentially.
But I laugh because her girlfriend dropped more exposition by saying, "You know I'm bi, right?" I'm like this. No, I didn't. When did we establish this?
I mean,
sorry,
I last episode.
Like,
when
I know I
dancing.
didn't. I was like, look, I didn't look at all the first episode, but I thought I knew. I mean, the second. Actually, no, you just showed up. When did this established?
I mean, it's cool, you know. You know, it's funny. I like how this relationship feels a little bit more smoother versus how it was done in Supergirl. It's like I don't want to do that correlation, but it's like I felt when they did it in Supergirl. It's like, okay, I get what you're doing, show. It just felt kind of like out of nowhere, and it's like, huh.
Well, you know, I think. Well, I really can't elaborate on how it's done on Supergirl compared to this one. I just think
they gotten better. I will say that, but yeah, initially.
You know, the only difference I can say in this one is that they're going about it just a different way. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think in this one, you know, it feels like she's a 2-second girlfriend anyway to me. You know, if anybody feels some type of way about that, my bad. I just don't see her staying too long.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, hey, it's natural and stuff, but Anissa's getting her vigilante justice on and stuff. She's figuring out her powers, and she actually is using her powers like the comics because she is thunder, and she literally stomps the ground like an earthquake kind of thing. And I'm like, oh, cool, but she also killed a guy, possibly. I don't know. It looked like she hurt the dude pretty bad and stuff.
Look, at this moment, I don't think she cares if she kills somebody.
Yeah,
I think
right?
she's in such experimental mode where it's like fuck them, you know.
Yeah.
Which is not
she
bad.
Called an ambulance for one dude. I was like, oh, well, that was nice.
See, you're not all the way. You see, you're not all the way evil. You're just a bit fucked up right now. You're power hungry. You're power crazy. Imagine Wolverine when he first got his claws. Sure, he killed the first 6 people he saw. By the time he got to the 7th, he was saying, maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, it helps. You know, I guess it helps her too that, you know, the said drug dealers called her a bitch earlier in the episode. So hey, you know, Turnabout's fair
Yo,
play.
I just like how this is an all black town, but yet we still got racist as fuck white people just at the ready.
Hey, folks, we get a redneck dude with a shotgun next episode. Awesome, right?
Wow, I'm like, yeah, here's me, hey, black writers, really? Like, yo, we're just like what, like where we at in the country? Can y'all can we do that first? Help me out. Where are we at in
First
the
off, dude,
fucking country?
we're in a town called Free Land, so you know.
Free land. Shut up. I'm already mad enough at that. Yo, actually, I have seen somebody actually, no bullcrap. I've seen somebody actually like, oh, God, that's so stupid. They already got turned off to that idea. I'm like, yo, don't let that be the reason why you say no to this because we're just like because I get it, Black Panther's coming out and we hear Wakanda like, yeah, that's Africa. I think if you're African, like that's the most racist name you could come up.
Hey, you tell that to some of the Africans that are hyped for the movie. They're just like, hey, at least they're showing Africa that's not one of those Sarah McLaughlin. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So I mean,
These are like see at least with this version, like see with this we're actually getting the Africa that we all dream about. Really, it could be Nigeria, but real talk, our government fucked up.
or it could be like that movie that we were talking about like a couple of weeks ago, The Air Up There, and it's like that's what you think of Africa, nigga? Really?
Man, see, dude, don't you stop invoking air up there. You're just asking us. You just asked for one of our fans to be assholes when y'all gonna do air up there. You just asking for that,
Never.
bro.
No,
Don't do that.
The answer is never. And I like Kevin Bacon, but no.
Why did that make me laugh? I like Kevin Bacon. That was like a white person. I love Denzel.
Denzel's my favorite hero, favorite actor ever.
I gotta tell you something. I gotta say, when it comes to the blacks, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to call it that. Yo, man.
Like, when it comes to the whites, I love that Kevin Bacon. He is just so awesome.
When it comes to the whites, you know what? You Caucasian folk. I gotta tell you, man.
Yeah, but Anissa, she after she beats up the drug dealers, they called her a bitch and stuff. She ends up sticking up for her girlfriend who got knocked out with a slap by one of the guys there. I guess they want to shut down her gay club, as they said. And
Yeah.
Anissa got a Luke Cage on and proceeds to beat the shit out of him.
I just want to know I just want to know who was the racist white guy just sitting outside that club every day. Not even a racist, this homophobic white guy just sitting out there. But you know what? Fuck it. He's both in this case because I know where this is going.
The fact, off the break when he sat there and said, "I'm gonna shut down you and your gay club," I'm like, Jesus Christ, wow. Like, okay.
I'm like, dude,
really
calm down, man.
this.
What's wrong with the gays and they all like all them lesbians all touching each other, looking at each other.
See, I guess they
Not
wanted to go
invite
opposite.
me.
So I guess they wanted to go opposite because the opposite would be some dude being very creepy with it, like, "Oh, you lesbians, why don't you come home with me?" or something like that.
No, I didn't know. No, that is so outdated, man. I think
I know.
even villains like that are outdated. Where it's like, dude, come on, nobody wants you.
It's a little sleazy here.
Not even sleazy. It's just like, bruh, come on, bruh. Nobody likes you.
Yeah,
So
it's
whatever. I think, but Jefferson didn't hear that go down, did he?
yeah, he did
Because that seemed kind of.
he was getting close because his boy James Remar, he's been keeping secret that Tobias Well is still alive because again, I think it's a situation where we'll get to Lady Eve and Tobias in a minute, but like. He's been keeping secrets that Tobias is, still running the drugs because Jefferson's like, this operation is very well organized. This guy's got a lot of got guns and suits. This is interesting and this stuff. And Ramar is having a fucking Jordan Peele sweat going down. Like, oh shit, he's gonna figure it out. Damn.
You know what? Here's my thing. So nobody informed neither party that the other person was still alive.
Yeah.
Like it feels like that's an oversight to me, man. It feels like a major oversight to me. Like so wait a minute. So nobody told Tobias that Black Lightning's still alive. Nobody told Black Lightning that Tobias is like, yo.
In the 10 years, in the 18 years that Black Lightning, actually, I'm going to say 10, 12 years, give or take, because his oldest is clearly, for out of college and stuff. So I'm going to say about maybe 12 years or so. he's been gone. I guess Tobias is like, well, I did my job. I killed Black Lightning. He's been gone. And,
Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna hang low for a while, be albino for a while. Peace out. But yo, what? And I like, it makes me really question that Black Lightning. Like, that made you tap out?
Took a couple bullets. That's it.
That's all it took for you to say, I'm getting too old for this shit. That's all that took.
Well, he dropped that line where he was like, he has the fucking Matrix vision and shit. He was like, oh man, I got this new night vision. I'm like, you got Matrix vision. Cool.
I can see everything.
I'm like, he's the one. He's Neo. So when Anissa does that shit, Lightning's like, what the fuck? Gets there and he just sees like destruction and stuff. And I'm like, huh. And then all of a sudden, Anissa is helping out a girl with the ice pack, and I'm like, so her girl didn't question how she got her in there. Like, nothing. We're not questioning this. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was like, yo, so how did you not like? So we just fine. You're just fine with seeing her
caress you and.
So what do you think I should do, bitch? First off, your daughter was knocked out. How did you knock that dude across the?
Magic, all right, magic.
Look. This ain't the time for us, dude. No, this is the time because I want to know what type of superhero powers you got. So and then that's when you drop lines for different stuff and all that. Anyway.
So the other subplot, Tobias. So Lady Eve, finally, she's embalming a guy, by the way, while she's talking to the dude alive. The guy that she's embalming is alive, and which I didn't.
And Jill Scott does it. Yeah, I know. Nobody catches it until you realize it's like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, and she getting her National Geographic on, like, did you know the snake in Africa? I'm like, okay, that was a nice fun fact.
No, you always got to do that with villains, man. At this point, I call it the I want to say Raymond Reddington, but I would Raymond Reddington basically not Spacey, good God, Spader's character on Blacklist. Oh, yeah. Every time you see him, every time like you open the scene with him, he's like, I knew a man that once lived in China. Yeah. Short man. And then he goes through this long ass story where you basically you're painting a picture, and I get it. And it always ends up at the same thing where it's like, I'm not to be fucked with, I'm not to be trifled with, or I need my money on time. There's always some bullshit like that. Yeah. So she did the same thing.
Yeah. So, it's she's doing that, and she's basically more or less, she kind of alludes to the fact that I guess there's somebody above her pay grade that's running stuff too, so it ain't just her. So I'm like, okay, that's interesting. But she basically threatens Tobias like, hey, kill Black Lightning or I'm going to kill you. So
I mean, sure, but at the same time, it's like, chick, you do realize that I have no idea.
He was telling her that he was like, hey, my man told me he killed Black Lightning. I took his word for it. What do you want me to do?
No, like honestly, there's a few things.
So meanwhile, Tobias goes to this dude that told him Black Lightning was dead, and he's spouting off Soul Train facts with Earth, Wind, and Fire and shit. And I'm like, the white dude's like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I don't know Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like, what the hell?
Man, so I like how he goes to the old drug name. What's his name? 2 Bits or some shit like
bits.
that? Yeah. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? It's like, what type of... It is like, oh, that's an old school name. I'm like, what school is that? Because I've never heard of a nickname like that. And then somebody said, like, oh, like Huggy Bear. Sure.
Sure. Why not? Why not? I mean, sure.
That's the first thing I said. Sure. Cool. Why not?
Yeah, I mean...
Too young for this shit.
Yeah, so the white dude I guess he was working in the mortuary was like, yeah, my God, I shot Black Lightning and he fell to the ground. I assumed he was dead. And Tobias like, really, dude? So he fell to the ground and you didn't check for a pulse? You didn't do that? You just assumed he was dead?
Yeah. Motherfucker.
So Tobias calls in his sister, who is chocolate as hell, and again, the joke, Ebony and Ivory together again, because at first I was thinking it was a girlfriend or something, right? So I was like, oh, Tobias like some dark. All right, cool. And then he was like, sister. I was like, that's his sister? Like,
nah, that's not his sister. To me, I'm like, that's not his sister. But she's dark as fuck. Yeah. And she got And she got a strong ass jawbone. No, Chris, I'm not letting that go. That's a mannish ass chin right there, man.
D ain't letting that go, folks. I'm just saying, me, I was like,
All right, now,
she look cute. That's where it just stops.
okay, cute. Yeah, let's go with that, bro.
I ain't savage like you and Lucas. I ain't savage like you and Lucas. That's all I'm saying.
What you say?
I said I ain't savage like you and Lucas. That's all I'm saying.
No, man, she had a strong ass jawbone, man.
Yeah.
That is what I call a. That is what you call the Michelle Obama special right there, son. What? What? Why are you again? Why are you booing me? I'm
just
right.
saying. That really should just be your avatar forever. Is why?
That's my avatar for life. That is me dealing with every blurred I see, man. Like I know that's going to happen. Look, like much like Black Lightning, like when it comes to Black Panther, interesting characters. None of us read these comics. Like either none of us read these comics. So real talk, none of these stories are really interesting. Why are you booing me? I'm right.
Now, see, here's the crazy part about this, though. I've seen her before. She was a regular on The Wire.
I'm about to say I knew I've seen her before
too.
too.
She was on The Wire and stuff, and she was she was Kevin Hart's wife in Get Hard. I was like, I knew I seen that face somewhere.
But here's the thing with it. But here's the thing with that. She was in Get Hard. I don't remember in that movie. Whatever. But here's the thing with that. It ain't so much who she is. I really want to see what makes her dangerous. You know, like, it's one thing to be talking in a room with Tobias, but what makes you dangerous? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, because I like Tobias's plan, and we'll get to the final plot point and stuff. Well, actually, the last plot point. Tobias's plan, I would say, in the realm of this show, it makes sense. You turn the people against the hero, which, I mean, we've seen people do it before. I mean,
you look, that's real simple, man. The only reason why it's conflicting pretty much every superhero show, everything you'll see is like we got the people are going to turn against the superhero, and eventually we have come to that point where and let's just be real, black folk, it's real easy for us to hate shit.
It's not really that hard.
All we need is look, black folk, I love you enough to tell you it don't take much with us. There are two things: he ain't let me because I'm black, and B, we can't do it because we black. That's that easy. It is that easy for us to get pissed off. Yeah. In the superhero's case, look, I swear, if they do this correctly, if they connect Black Lightning to be working with any type of white folk, it is over. It is over.
So you hear about Black Lightning? He working with that white man, the tailor.
Yo, if he that's the perfect thing. I heard, man. See, Black Lightning. You know the reason why he disappeared? Because the Flash. Yeah, had to be that white. See, that white boy. He over there. No, man. He better never leave Freeland and go to Central City. Them niggas will never stop talking about him. Mm-hmm. Oh, never. You run it. So you go all the way over to Central City, but we want to help the niggas in the hood over here. No, Black Lightning Black Lightning could actually make the murder rate in the hood of Freeland go down to 0, and that nigga go to motherfucking go over to any of those cities in the Arrowverse for a crossover. He will not hear the end of it. Dude, so you all the way in,
giving them the straight face, just like really, dog, really. That's how easy.
You had to save the world. You had to save the world with those people that was floating around that spaceship, but you couldn't be in the hood when there was a drive-by. It don't take much. I mean, that's simple enough plan. But they say, nah, Tobias like, nah, I know the perfect person to set all this motherfucking thing off in motion. And I think that's another plot point we can talk about. We can talk about how our boy Kalil is pretty much a paraplegic, man, at this point.
Yeah, he's wheelchair Jimmy from Degrassi. That's where we're.
I mean, he's not going nowhere. And it was so funny. It's not funny, you know. I don't know how it is. For me, it was funny because this is a comic book. D laughs at shit like this. But homegirl, Jefferson daughter walked in there. Jennifer, that's her name. I fucked up her name. But yeah, she walked there talking to Kalil. Like, yeah, you know, we can be together. It's like, right, we can be together.
Ride or die, huh? He said ride or die. She's just like,
my ride or die. Yeah, ride or die. Woohoo, girl, arf.
The look on her face was just like, Oh, that breakup is gonna be tragic.
I'm gonna hate to tell you this, but I'm leaving. You ain't right, D. I'm leaving you. Can a nigga walk? Yes, he can. Oh, you petty as shit.
Listen, I'm sitting there like, look, I'm not afraid to admit I watched Degrassi and Next Generation and stuff. I watched that show. Um, Jimmy's arc really was just. It started off. It's not enough that he got shot by the foot. It's not enough that his character got shot by the kid that got bullied and stuff. It's the fact that his girlfriend, who Hazel, was like bougie as shit. I already knew. I was like, oh, he ain't playing basketball anymore, and he in a wheelchair. Oh, she breaking up with him. And sure as shit, she gave him the whole, oh, this is just so tough, Jimmy. I can't do it. And she broke up with him. I'm like, damn.
Yep, it's that simple.
So,
and the same is going to happen to Kalil. Same is going to happen to him. No, nigga, you can't run track no more.
I mean,
you can't run track no more.
I mean,
you gotta talk to Curtis.
What were you about to say?
I'm never getting off that. I'm never getting off that. We are in the Arrowverse. You better go to You better ask Mr. Terrific to help you walk again.
Give me that chip. Slap it in my back, Doc. Ah.
Put it right there. Tell us. You better get one of his T-spears. better show up.
I mean, Felicity having a chip in her back, she walked. I was like, okay, this is ridiculous. But then all of a sudden, Diggle gets it before he shakes. I was like, wow, so this is like the fucking MacGuffin of Arrow now, huh? All right, cool, I guess.
You know what I said? Comic book.
I did. I was like, wow, chip.
That was the first thing that hopped out of my mouth. It's a fucking comic book. Straight up comic book.
I even tweeted that. I was like, yeah, well, hey guys, at least Kalil will be able to walk in an inevitable crossover where Jennifer asks, hey Felicity, how'd you walk? Oh, I got this chip, you see. Maybe you can get your boy James Remar to develop it for you.
I got this chip, you see. No, so you tried to see Chris. You tried to hard. She's never going to see that little child. She is not important enough unless Jefferson is the one to engage it. I know this boy, he can't walk no more. You won't happen to have anything. Interesting enough.
You know what I think is going to happen before we could deal on to Jennifer though? I think Tobias is going to figure out a way to get him to walk. He going
what? Like what? Is that? See, that actually goes into our one of the theories we had, that all that embalming fluid that Miss Eve was pumping into Homeboy. We was like, oh shit, she making Solomon Grundy. We don't even know it.
I know, right? Black Solomon Grundy.
No, nigga, I was born on a Monday.
Nah,
that's what he said.
No, you gotta change that. Born on a Sunday, because that's special. That's sacred day for Black.
Actually, no. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. No, he was born on a Sunday. God, I used to know that little poem. Well, I don't even know it's a poem. You know what I mean? I used to know that saying. Yeah.
But yeah, he's on him. But like I said, Jennifer had that look that everybody memed. Fucking what's his face? Ben Affleck, when they were asking him about the ratings for Batman v Superman, he had that lost stare on his face. That was Jennifer. With the
hello darkness, my old friend look.
That was Jennifer, like ride or die. Yeah.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
It is not enough that her
Put
parents.
it this way, Kalil's going to be the most happiest nigga in the world, though.
I mean, look, his bills got taken care of. His mom doesn't have to work triple shifts to support the house.
Yo, the thing that made me laugh was who was it? Who fucking was it? It was your boy one of the dudes when you walk back into his because remember Tobias already planned the little thing out.
Yeah.
What they're gonna do, and when you go back to him in the hospital, he's playing. I lie to you not. This dude, I said this nigga is playing Forza. He's playing Forza on a motherfucking PlayStation 4. I don't know who Tobias know, but this nigga got this mother.
But I like how Tobias just happened to be in the dark, and I'm like, hey, Kalil, you didn't see that light-skinned albino dude, like, right there?
Nah, and his white ass had the nerve to say, man, don't put the light on me, man. It hurts my eyes. Motherfucker, you hurt my eyes. You know how bright you are? Damn, nigga, you got the nerve to walk up in this joint.
Dog, he was sitting in a chair. Only thing that was missing was him stroking a cat. Like, hello, Kalil. Dare you join the PlayStation?
Man, I know a nigga that can hook you up with that motherfucker. Like, why are you so bright?
So now it's starting Tobias' plan. It seems like he's going to use Kalil to kind of like Khalil's going to blame Black Lightning for why he got shot and stuff. And the community's like, yeah, Black Lightning, fuck him. And I'm like, damn, like you said, that was quick.
Like I do see it going that way. Sometimes, I do see it kind of turning that way, man. Where it's going to be like, fuck Black Lightning and all the rest of that mess. Because you got to realize there is a dead preacher, and then there is a kid.
The preacher's still alive. Apparently, I totally missed it because last episode I don't know how I missed it when she was in the hospital and Lynn was like, oh yeah, the Reverend, he's still alive, but. Kalil, he might not walk.
Swear to God.
That was a sad moment. Not the Reverend being kicked by the bullet was sad. No, Kalil paraplegia was more sad. So.
Man, and the way they played it up, man, and Khalil's dad was just there. Wait a minute. So the principal told me, but my dad couldn't tell me. That's fucked up, Dad. You just gonna sit there?
And the mom was just sitting back like, hey, Jefferson, tell him. I'm like, damn, dog, really? All right.
You better tell him. Ain't you? He's like, you better tell him. No. You spit him out of your, whatever.
Well,
hey, check this out.
Jefferson is the unassuming guy. I mean, he's the guy that everybody likes. Which,
yeah, I know. I get it. He's the, everybody in the hood loves him, but,
well, I mean, it ties into the whole, like, I guess if you want to lose the illusion of the title Black Jesus, he is kind of the Jesus of Freeland. Everybody loves him.
I guess.
And
even then. Even because Black, I guess Jesus was able to make somebody walk again or some shit. There's a correlation there. I don't feel like looking for, but even when you say you better tell, like, I get it, but I don't want to be the one to say, hey, so Kalil, you can put rims on motherfucking wheelchairs nowadays, right? I don't want to be the one to tell him that. I really don't. I know that's fucked up. The rims, yes, rims. Yeah, I mean, because just real talk, God forbid, but if I ever get paraplegic, I'm investing in some rims on my wheelchair. Yeah. Y'all gonna be so mad that I'm so black and ignorant as hell.
Yeah, I mean, the funny thing is, like, meanwhile, he's all like there, and then you got Jennifer who literally is like, quit interacting to support my boyfriend, and Jefferson's like, hey, look, I know that you are like. You're hurting for your boy here, but you got to kind of take time for yourself, too.
I'm going to be real with her. Her mama ain't shit. Because if that was... No, for real. I only say that in the sense of, I know my wife. Yeah, Dad, I'm gonna drop my gift for a boy that I haven't slept with, number one. And number two, I'm only 16, and I just haven't decided I'm going to do everything that this boy is doing because I'm totally in love with him. I would have slapped her and then slapped her one more damn time. Look, I want you to think about that.
Look, I said it best. I was like, man, she's really playing that long game for the fucking dick appointment. That's pretty
I know, right? I mean, man, have us don't look. Have us don't do that for a regular date. You over here.
Right? If I get shot, that's like, all right, the chick that I'm with and stuff is gonna be like, I mean, shit.
Right. Shit's been real. It's been real, my nigga. It's been real. I mean, like, you cannot do that to, and I feel bad for her in the sense of now she gotta look like an asshole when she breaks up with that motherfucker. Oh, cause it's a coming. She's breaking up with that dude. It's gonna be so sad.
I gotta bet she gonna pull the whole "it's not me, it's not you, it's me."
Real talk. It's not me. It's your non-functional ass legs, dude. Look, and I ain't trying to be funny, but all your sexiness is now gone because you cannot walk no more.
That's what I had to say again. Going back to Degrassi, that's how Hazel took it. She was like, it's just so hard, Jimmy," and I'm like, "Damn, really?" Because the dude's in a wheelchair. Wow, that's cold-hearted as shit.
Man, I felt bad for Aubrey, man, at that point, man. I really did, man. Oh, yeah. I don't call Drake Drake when I refer to Degrassi. No, he's Aubrey when I
Oh yeah,
when I know
he's Aubrey to
Aubrey
everybody
Grant.
up until the day that he stepped on MTV and started rapping. Because up to that point, everybody, even on Degrassi set, was like, "Huh, Aubrey raps? Didn't know that."
No, Aubrey was actually a talented rapper. That's impossible. He's not going to go that far.
10 years
Hey,
later,
I know, right? All of a sudden, back, come out. This nigga hot.
fuck man, I didn't expect that. I thought he was gonna come back to Degrassi. Didn't?
Boy, there's one of his Canadian friends that's still hating on his ass. You know, there's one or two.
Like this
Man,
motherfucker,
fuck
I
that
thought
nigga.
he's like the dude had one fucking mixtape and shit. Now all of a sudden Kanye likes him. Fuck him. Fuck him.
He's like, man, like you still hate him? Yeah, I still hate him. Man, he's with Young Money. Man, fuck Lil Wayne.
So I don't like that nigga anyway. Speaking of which,
Short ass nigga ain't got a new hit yet.
I know, right? So Jefferson, like I said, he's like kind of the person everybody knows. He goes into the bar, right? And, he hollers at one of his boys.
I love that saying.
And, like, his boy was like, yeah, he kind of browbeating him and stuff about it. So Jefferson comes back as Black Lightning. And I'm liking the fact that the same dude just acted like a whole ass nigga and was like, hold up, can I get a selfie with you before you shock me?
Yo, I hope there's a picture of him getting punched in the face as he took that picture, man. Because when he hit him, I was like, "Yo, for real." And the thing that look, it could be because I'm an asshole, but when he busted in there, the first thing I was like, a guy that came into the bar to look just like my friend Jefferson, but he said he's Black Lightning. Ah!
I'm mad nobody caught on to, Black Lightning got the same posture as Jefferson.
Man, didn't that nigga just leave that looked just like Jefferson? Man, shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody say that. Ain't nobody noticed. Everybody just got the hell out of the bar when they saw Black Lightning show up. Nigga, look, real talk. Yeah, I get it. Because Black Lightning, he's imposing to some people because, he's bright as all hell.
Yeah.
I can't get over that either. But the point is... But yo, man, he dipped out the bar so quickly. I was laughing like I don't know what, man.
So, our boy Bernard from earlier, who went all roid rage on Jefferson, apparently he went back on that green light, and Jefferson got bust up in the halfway house and fuck everybody else to save him, because symbolism.
I gotta say, Warner Brothers, this is a missed opportunity to get motherfucking John Legend to actually sing that song for the. This is a missed opportunity. Give me the green light. Give me just one night.
I don't know, man. John Legend a little expensive.
Ready to go right now. I don't know, man. Look, I'm gonna laugh like a motherfucker if I get on the internet to be done with this, and I see that John Legend is under Warner Brothers Records. I'm like, y'all some lazy motherfuckers.
So
Look,
John
no,
Legend
for real.
two studios on the lot, man. Get him.
Man, look, man, y'all got that song recorded already. You mean to tell me y'all couldn't spend the extra $45 to get that song on a TV show?
Yeah. So,
Yo, but
yeah.
no, but motherfucker, so I like how Black Lightning rolls up in the trap, doesn't stop nobody else from doing drugs just to get that one kid.
It's like, so fuck everybody else is on green light. We gotta save this kid. Which again, I get, but still it's like,
I mean, yeah, I get. It was like the rest of you hooligans. See, either look, see, Black Lightning gonna learn his lesson after this. He's gonna be like, wait a minute, so you just got the one kid? Yeah. What about all the rest of the drug dealers and the drug addicts in that place? Fuck. Yeah. I need a team. Yeah, you're right. I need a team.
Well, it's like the first episode, you had a random white dude who clearly paid his money to fuck a prostitute. He gets shot by Jefferson for no fucking reason. I'm like, really? Like, dude was enjoying his prostitute, and you just gonna shock him?
Look, man, look. I think there's got to be rules and parameters, man. He ain't got it yet, man. It took Batman at least, the first 5 people he killed on accident for him to realize. You know what? That's the thing that really kills me about. And this is not me segueing into something else, but bro, that always pisses me off about Batman fans. They never want to admit that Batman has straight up killed people. Nobody
wants his career. He had a rough time. We can straight up admit that.
And and they never go into the stuff that Batman accidentally cripples people too. That happens, and I get that, and I think you should get that. But I think a lot of writers just don't feel like going to the whole
I mean,
You know,
can you be real? I think Anissa might have paralyzed somebody. I'm just saying.
Anissa killed. No, I'm with you. Anissa killed one of them niggas, man. One of
Yo,
them dudes.
she punched that one dude, and that dude was sitting up there twitching and stuff. I'm like, that dude either dead or he paralyzed. One of the two.
No. He twitching. Nah, man. We remember we had the same conversation when we was talking about Dragon. We were talking about the Frieza saga in Dragon Ball Z when we said Berta was twitching on the ground, and we sat there for at least a good 5 minutes debating of the fact did Goku kill him or not, and we really much said. If he's dead, like if he's alive, he's about to die in the next few seconds. Not because of Vegeta, but because his lungs are going to collapse.
So yeah, that probably was homeboy after Anissa just punched him on the ground. It's like, oh yeah, he might be bleeding out at the ambulance.
That nigga, look, you better hold the police show up, man, because that motherfucker's in critical condition, like serious critical condition.
I mean, hell, I think the dude that she punched into the fucking car is like dead. I'm like, oh, that dude is done.
One of them, I forgot which one it was. I'm like, he ain't coming back. That's the first thing I said. That nigga ain't coming back.
Because I mean, homeboy, when he was investigating before Jefferson got there, he come up there with a shotgun and all that stuff, and he just sees a footprint and he just sees bodies on the ground. I'm like, oh, somebody dead. Somebody is dead.
We went up there with a shotgun. I was like, oh shit, James Remar about to go B movie on y'all niggas, man. This is his forte too.
Hey, I like how he fucking cocked it too to really show he mean business.
All right, let's show you sons of bitches who I am.
Got the
Remar, bitch.
Got the Wyatt Earp mustache too.
You know what I mean? Y'all niggas ain't ready. But yeah, I think that covers everything in that hour. I think that covered everything.
Yeah, it's just a lot of things. Like I said, Jefferson giving up his power to, overturn expulsions to the school board. That might be a little side thing and stuff. I don't know. We'll see how that rolls and stuff.
I bet the way you said that to give them expulsion.
Oh, like I said, it's like the faceless school educators, and it's like, all right, well, guess you got to battle them now, because clearly Jefferson needs a foil. So we'll see what happens, and we'll see if the hate campaign that Tobias and his sister Tori is going to do works, which I'm pretty sure it will. Because they do. Yeah. It feels like the Lex Luthor thing where he was like, remember in Justice League where he had Shazam kind of sort of like duped into thinking that he was good, and he basically made everybody think that basically kind of duped everybody to think that Superman was just crazy and wanted to fuck up Luthor, even though Superman knew Luthor was full of shit with this whole, well, I'm helping out everything, Superman, and even though we know that Luthor does that shit just to fuck with Superman, so
you know what, man? The last thing I read, it was in the Justice League comic, man. I'm so bad. I had to mention this because it does kind of piggyback on what Luthor does. I'm mad that Luthor, even though he was given the power of freaking Darkseid, this motherfucker still calls in Superman.
Nigga, this is the same dude. This is the same dude that has the power of Darkseid and got bored and said, "Fuck it, I don't want to lead fucking Apocalypse anymore. I'm going home."
I mean, for real, Luthor, it didn't take you long. I know somebody would call that bad writing, but at the same time, here's me. That's Luthor. That is exactly what Luthor.
This dude got bored with Apocalypse with Darkseid's powers. That's crazy.
Yo, man, only a spoiled asshole would do that. Just bores me.
Granted, this is the same Luthor that after that, with Rebirth, he opted to fucking take the cape and actually make his own Superman, be Superman and shit. So, there is that.
Oh, yeah, that's so stupid. Anyway, but yeah, so.
Yeah, so next week on Black Lightning, he fights Rednecks and goes roller skating with his daughter. And Anissa, it clearly looks like Anissa is so power hungry that she's fucking up other black women too that, she got beef with. So, we'll see how that rolls.
What? That wasn't gonna happen?
Oh, I knew that was happening in the previews for next week's episode when she was all like, you used to beat me up when I was a kid. I'm like, hey, Anissa, you really gonna sit there and try to break this chick's arm because she teased you when you were like 9? Is that what's up? Is that what's hot in the streets?
Click, and there she go. Yo, man,
don't breaks homeboy's arm. I'm gonna die laughing. Like, well, there you go.
Yo, did that really get me though? And I'd have said we ended on this. When you said roller skating, here's me. Gee, I hope this doesn't get really unnecessarily black because you know it is.
Well, it starts with a fight and then all of a sudden, pow, 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 gunshots.
Nah, man, that whole thing is going to start off. No, it's going to start off with like, you know what? If they really want to be black, it's going to be gospel night down there. That's
or like ATL, gotta get that rap in and stuff.
oh Lord, man.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But anyway, that's our Black Lightning recap. So yeah, catch you guys later. Peace.
next week.